You are welcome to another edition of the Market Opening Gong, where we give you updates from the Nigerian capital market. This edition captures the market performance for Friday, November 29th, 2019. From the Nigerian Stock Exchange, the all-share index closed at 27,002.15 basis points with a market capitalization of 13.32 trillion naira, meaning it appreciated by 0.66%. Unity Bank and AG11 led the gainers chart with plus 9.23% and plus 9.09% gains each, while Ikeja Hotel and Qtix topped the losers chart with minus 9.60% and minus 8.23% losses, each in that order. UACN, United Bank for Africa and Zenith Bank were the top players in terms of trade volumes. For the FMDQ OTC exchange, the debt market size closed at 31.89 trillion naira, the NAFEX rate closed at 362 naira 40 kobo to a dollar, while the I and EFX rate opened at 362 naira 29 kobo and closed at 362 naira 81 kobo to a dollar. Looking at the NASD OTC market, the NSI closed at 692.82 basis points with a market capitalization of 497.75 billion naira. Volume of shares traded was 19.907 and the value traded 109.878 million in 17 deals executed. You can also check the Nigerian economic indices on the dashboard displaying on the screen. For the highlights from last week Friday, the Nigerian Stock Exchange hosted the 2019 CEO Interactive Session exploring the role of the capital market in unlocking value in the consumer goods sector. The CEO of the NSC, Mr. Oscar Onyema, gave further insights into the forum.
As you know, the consumer goods sector is actually one of the largest sectors of companies listed on the exchange in terms of market capitalization. It's almost about 30%. And if you look at the Nigeria story, it will not be complete without the consumer goods sector. We're the largest consumers on the continent. It's really driven by urbanization. It's driven by increasing wealth per capita. And it's also driven by just the sheer size of our population, 200 million people. If you look at our consumer goods index, it's down about 29% this year. In fact, one of the worst performing sub-sectors. And so we thought it was important, given all the feedback we're getting from our listed companies, to bring our listed companies together with the government, from a tax perspective, the Trade Ministry from an investment and industry growth perspective, the Securities and Exchange Commission, PENCOM, NASIMA, all the players, consultants and the rest of it, to begin to look at how we can change the story of our consumer goods sector and make it one that is actually driving growth.
Also, the Chartered Institute of Bankers in Nigeria hosted the 54th Annual Bankers Dinner with the Governor of the Central Bank, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, stressing that for 2020, the monetary policy direction will be judicious, research-driven, adequate, and supportive of the real economy. For the key market and economic events to watch for today, market stakeholders will expect that the equities market will resume on a positive note in the week to start the month of December 2019. And that will be all for this edition of the Market Opening Gong. You can visit our website www.proshareng.com to get more updates from our news stories and videos. You can also follow our social media platforms showing on the screen for further updates on our market reports. Till we come your way again, thank you for watching and do have a great day.